The most frequently used way of limiting a dataset is, in my experience, the use of filters on the table that you have loaded. Now I realize that you may be coming to get and transform after years of Excel or after some time using Power Pivot, in that filtering techniques you are about to see probably look like the ones you have used in those two tools. However, because it is fundamental to include and exclude appropriate records when loading source data, I will thoroughly handle get and transform filters, even if this means that certain readers will experience a strong sense of déjà vu. Here are two basic approaches for filtering data in and get and transform. Select one or more values from the unique list of elements in the chosen column. Define a range of data to include or exclude. The first option is common to all data types, whether they are text, number, or data/time. The second approach varies according to the data type of the column that you are using to filter data. Assuming that you open the Excel file AutoSales query and are in the Get and Transform query editor. Click the Make Columns pop-up menu. The Filter menu appears. Check all elements that you want to retain and uncheck all elements that you want to exclude. In this example, I kept Bentley and Rolls-Royce finding elements in the filters list. Scrolling up and down in a filter list can get extremely laborious. A fast way of limiting the list to a subset of available elements is to do the following. 1. Click the pop-up menu for the model column. A filter menu appears. 2. Enter a letter or a few letters in the search box. The list shortens with every letter or number that you enter. If you enter AR, then the pop-up filter will look like this. If a column contains text, then you can specifically apply options to filter the data. These elements are found in the filtered pop-up or any text-based column in the Text Filters submenu. If a column contains numbers, there are also specific options that you can apply to filter the data. You'll find these elements in the filtered pop-up or any of the text-based columns in the Number Filters submenu. If a column contains dates or times or both, then specific options can also be applied to filter the data. These elements are found in the pop-up of any text-based column in the Date/Time Filters submenu. Filtering data uses a similar approach, whatever the type of filter that is applied. As a simple example, here is how to apply a number filter to the sales price to find vehicles that are sold for less than 5,000 euros. First of all, click the pop-up menu for the sales price column. Click Number Filters. A submenu will appear. Select Less Than. The Filter Rows dialog will be displayed. Enter $5,000 in the box next to the Is Less Than box as shown here. Click OK. The dataset only displays rows that conform to the filter that you have defined. Although extremely simple to apply, filters do require these comments. You can combine up to two elements in a filter. You can say that both must be applied together, an AND filter, or they can be an alternative, an OR filter. You should not apply any of the formatting when entering numbers. Any text that you filter on is not case sensitive. If you choose the wrong filter, you do not have to cancel and start over. Simply select the correct filter type from the pop-up in those left boxes in the Filter Rows dialog. If you have set a filter value that excludes all the records in the table, Get and Transform displays an empty table except for the words, "This table is empty." You can always remove the filter by clicking the X to the left of the filtered rows in the Applied Steps list. If you are new to this channel and you'd like to improve your Excel skills, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.